What's going on, folks? Today I'm going to do a review, a 3-day review, well, a review of Flavor West Magma Current. I will say that I'm not endorsed by nobody. I don't get paid to do nothing. This is just what I do just to do it. So, because I don't see many videos, a lot of videos for reviews of flavors other than, written reviews or whatever. So, anyway, I purchased this while browsing around on Bull City, and I bought it, and I haven't seen it much, and I believe it's a new flavor. I don't know, so I don't know. The picture looked pretty delicious, so I purchased it. So it's suggested. Their suggested percentages for a single flavor is 10 to 15%. I did 10%, and like that was like to me personally that was like way too strong for a shake and vape. That's what I kind of tend to look for, um, are shake and vapes, because pretty much what I do is I'm a fruit guy. Um, Anything fruit, count me in. Um, my palate doesn't allow me to get into the creams and the cakes and cookies and things of that nature. Um, they smell good. I've tried a few. I have a friend who mixes, and he's very good. And I just can't get into it. I've even purchased some premium liquids, like a blueberry donut or something like that, And I like blueberry donuts, but to me, I can't, vaping a blueberry donut is not pleasurable to me. So, hey, um, then as you have my wife, she likes fruits also, and she likes some of the candies. So um, I try to mix those up for her as well. Um, I try to most of my mixes to be shaken vapes, though tend to some of them still need 3 to 5, days is still steep or whatever. So what I did was I made this magma current in 3 different percentages. Um, I did it in a 10, I did it in an 8, and I did it in a 5. So it's been 3 days. Um, so since I did that, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a 3-day test because I want to taste it. So um, I will be testing my 8% um, today. I will be vaping in an Smock H Priv, um, with a Tsunami dripper RBA, um, twisted 24 gauge Canthal 6 wraps. So we'll be at zero point 0.1 ohms, zero point 0.01. I don't know if you can see that. This camera sucks, but it's zero point 0.1 ohms here, and I'll be vaping at 90 watts. So with fresh wicking to get an honest deal here. I will say the picture of this states it doesn't give a full description of it or whatever, and in the description it just says like a tropical blend, but the picture shows strawberries, blackberries, and mango. Okay, well, out the bottle, what I like to do is I like to smell my flavorings when I get them, and that's not what it smells like. It smells like a pina colada, a fruity pina colada. Um, I'm getting coconut. I can smell a little strawberry in there. The colada and the coconut is really strong. And again, this is out of the concentrated bottle. Um, I did mix this at an 80/30 percentage at 3 milligrams of nicotine. 70/30. Sorry, I said 80/30. That doesn't add up, but it's 70/30. So again, still just off the smell or the fragrance and the aroma of it, it's still, to me, is of a pina colada. That's what I'm getting. So let's drip her up and see what's going on. The cotton that I use, if anybody wants to know, is your typical cotton bacon version 2, is what they call it, version 2.0. Woo, whatever that means. So it's the only one I've ever used. I've tried some of the other Japanese cottons. I like this because I can pull off what I need for the various size coils that I build. And we're gonna get this puppy nice and wicked up here. I'm always looking to try different stuff, and any single flavor that I get, even when I get my flavorings, I mix all my single flavors in a 10 milligram because I want to see what it tastes like, to see what type of a profile it gives. Um, I have a lot of fruits, and I have 3 or 4 different, from different companies of the fruit, because as we all know, where if you are a mixer, you know that each company's variation of something is different. So I'm not going to talk a whole lot about that because then that's going to take away from what I'm actually talking about, and I can ramble forever. So we're just going to make this short and sweet. There we go. Here we go. It's smooth. It did change, which is weird. Just over a couple of days, it's changed, and that's what I'm getting. Um, it's a good vape. Um, I kind of get a coconut on the inhale, and I'm not a coconut person, but this is this is pretty decent. Again, I'm not a coconut person. Um, I'm not getting personally. I'm not getting anything that's in the picture. Um, Again, it's like a pina colada. It's what it is. Okay, there's a faint strawberry in there. I'm not getting the mango. On the inhale, it's like a coconut, strawberry coconut on the inhale with the colada on the back end. Again, I look for shaken vapes. So who knows what's going to happen in a few more days. Um, Again, this is a 2-3 day steep on this. Um, so I'm still going to let it go. I was just eager to taste it. I wanted to taste it because it smelled very delicious. Uh, Even though I'm not a fan of a pina colada, but it smelled the aroma was delicious. So I wanted to taste it. So I would say, again, like I said, it said 10 to 15%. Maybe the one that I have steeping at 10%. Uh, Maybe the flavor will be more bold, and I'll get some more pronounced flavors in that. Um, but definitely, this flavor does have its place in some other mixes. I can definitely see that I will be incorporating this flavor into something. I don't know what, but I will be adding this into something because it is delicious. I don't know its place yet. Um, I read somewhere where some people were mixing it with other things at maybe like a 2 to 3% range, but they're suggesting from Flavor West, they're suggesting that as a single flavor you go between 10 to 15%. Again, to me that's strong. It was real strong. Um, um, Off the bat, it doesn't have alcohol in it. What they're saying this flavor has, it just has natural artificial flavors, uh, propylene glycol, and yes, it does have alcohol. So that's probably where it was the why it was so strong, because this does have alcohol so in it. So um, again, I'm pretty new to mixing, so what I have learned that some of the alcohols, you need to breathe them, and I did do that. I let it breathe after my initial shake. I let it, as they call it, degassed. I degassed it for um, 2 hours until everything settled down and it got cleared, and I put the cap on it and put it up in the cabinet. So I could tell that did help. I'm not getting any of the alcohol just after a couple of days. So that did definitely help it. So, but for a shake and vape, it is rather strong. Maybe that's because of the alcohol. So it definitely need at least probably a period of 3 to 5 days to steep to see what's going on with it. So that's my opinion. My opinion of the Flavor West Magma Current. Um, and I will maybe give some more reviews on different flavors or whatever, um, to be my opinion of them or whatever. So I hope this helps some people out that don't know about this flavor or maybe thinking about getting it. Again, it is a delicious flavor that definitely does have its place somewhere. I don't know. Some of you more experienced mixers out there probably know off the bat, where you would probably want to put this in. But I can definitely tell that I will be using this in something. Um, so any suggestions, throw me a comment or something and let me know what you think about it or whatever. So and that'll be that. Thanks, folks.